Hey everybody, it's Zaberwolf here. When I got up this morning, I planned on playing some video games. I did not expect to find in my newsfeed this story. Apparently, in Layton, Utah, a police officer was drugged by a Subway employee. Whether or not this is 100% true or fully substantiated at this time is very unknown because this was only yesterday. This was reported on the 9th of August. Today is the 10th. But what has been found in the drink is methamphetamine and THC, which means somebody did tamper with the drink. Now, the officer was in uniform in a marked car going through the drive-thru of the Subway. So it's not like anybody could think drugging the cop is going to collapse, nobody's going to get hurt. No. You drug anybody going through a drive-through, you're putting not only that person in danger, but anybody else on the street while they are in that vehicle. Now, the police officer himself made his way back to the station. Personally, when he realized that there was something wrong with the drink, he should have pulled over, radioed in for help. But he did make his way back to the station, but at one point he was so impaired he had trouble finding the brake when coming up to a red light. Any number of people could have been injured at that point. He could have hit another vehicle which was at the red light. Anybody crossing would have been a chance of being hit if he had braked in time or figured it out. Now that does mean that the officer did something extremely stupid. He did make it back to the station in time where he could get help. There are reports coming out that the officer, by the time he got to the station, was unable to even answer questions. So it's a possibility that by the time he realized he was drugged, his mental acuity was so impaired that he didn't know the difference between right or wrong, and that can happen on drugs. So while I think he did something stupid, I don't know the full ins and outs, so I don't know why he decided to go back to the station and not pull over. It's just my personal opinion. The person involved, the person who has been accused of this, the person who has been arrested, I'm not going to give their name out because they do not deserve publicity for doing something so damn stupid. I'm not going to give that. I will give you links to the Washington Post, Ozarks First, and Layton Subway pages that I have been doing my research on this story, and as more information comes out, I will do another story. But this is not what I want to wake up to. I don't want to wake up in a world where police officers can be shot just for wearing a uniform or drugged simply because of a media rhetoric. There are bad police officers in the world. Nobody's going to deny that. They're everywhere in the world. While all these videos lately have been touting up the police officers in the UK, we have to remember there are bad police officers there, just as there are in America. There are some stupid police officers out there in every country. We've got to stop focusing on the bad ones. Yeah, we need to know about them and something needs to be done about them. But what we don't need is to be going out and attacking every police officer. These police officers, male and female, they're family people. They are sons, they are daughters, they are mothers, they are fathers, they are husbands, they are wives. They have families just as much as anybody else that has been affected by a police officer as well. A huge majority of them are fantastic people who do their best to do their jobs, and right now they're doing it even more so under fire than they used to here in the US because the media keeps running the rhetoric that all police officers are bad. We need to stop this. Not every police officer is bad. Not every black person is a criminal. Not every white person is a racist. Not every straight person is homophobic. Not every homosexual person hates straight people. Not all. We gotta stop tarring everybody with the same brush. Not everybody is the same. Nobody has the same faults as the person standing next to them. Not everybody is evil. can we just stop doing this stuff? Because this officer, I don't know much about him. He may have been a really good guy. The young gentleman involved who supposedly did this may have been a fantastic person who's just made one almighty cock up. They've just ruined their lives. And for what? To attack a police officer who may or may not have done anything wrong? For revenge against an imaginary slight? For following the belief of the media and Black Lives Matter and many other groups that I cannot name that police officers are evil? Was it worth it to him? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Is it worth it to you to do the same stupid things? You have to think about that for yourself. Well, I'm going to go play games now. And I'm going to read up more on this story. And I'll come back as more information comes out. Ciao for now.